Next question is for both of you. Alan, you're first. Young adults aged 18 to 25 hear about the presidential election and may follow that. Why should they care about this election? Why should they get involved?
Well, first of all, I have 3 children that are voting age, and I can assure you they've all 3 witnessed in our family how important that is. And I feel that it's critical that the young men and women that are in our education system today, step out and get involved and vote on all these matters. My role as a board member at Sam Houston State University and a member of the President's Circle, we have a scholarship there for seniors in criminal justice. But I got a chance to speak with these young people and talk to them about the relevance of what our voting system is. It's not just it's an honor, and I think it's a responsibility, ladies and gentlemen. I think it's the same kind of responsibility that I would have as your legislator to be there and to vote for the people at 1:30, to understand that it's important that my vote represents everything that you sent me there for. And I think that we have to make sure that all of the young people in our communities understand that if they're not participating, if they're not voting on these issues, that it's going to affect their lives. And that's where we are now. They have to get out there and vote so they can make a difference.
Well, I think you can tell much by looking at the audience here and by looking at voting records that we're having this in a college, and you can look at the age demographic out here and see that there aren't very few young people here. And I think that's normal. I think that is unfortunate. And I love going to talk to students. I mean, I love going. I'm going to a high school tomorrow. I love going in and talking to classes. I think that young people. I think the reason that people tend to be the heavily vote tend to be older is because they understand, they appreciate how it affects their lives. Young people don't appreciate that. But I'll tell you what does get young people excited. A person is what gets young people excited. You're seeing that on the Democrat side with Barack Obama, frankly. There are certain people that energize younger people, and they get wrapped up in a campaign or wrapped up in a human being that's a candidate, and then all of a sudden now they're involved. Issues very rarely get them involved, in my experience. It's usually a person or a personality that gets them involved. And so, but I think it's important as an elected official to go into the schools and to energize the students, not just on politically, but just on issues and how they can make a difference. Because believe it or not, at the federal level, sometimes it's hard. It's hard to make a difference. When you just have one vote out of zillions. But I'm telling you, at the state level, you can take an idea, you can put it into a bill, and 3 months later, you got some people with contaminated water. They're getting clean water. You can affect their lives right there, and that's powerful. And that's why they should care about this race, state government, because state government affects your lives much more directly than a lot of the other races that we have.